Maxx HomeGoods, and the store manager was kind enough to allow us in early today. Tell them why, Karen.
Well, because we have two special friends that we are going to actually follow today. They're going to share their expertise in design, home decor, and a little behind the scenes of what they do for their own businesses.
You know that Karen and I love to talk about DIYs and what's trending in decor, and we thought, you know what, this would be such a fun video to bring to all of you. So we're really excited.
We are so excited. I mean, to be in this place when there's no one here with two women that have such a phenomenal business, to get the inside scoop on everything.
We're all about the inside.
Okay, so who are these amazing women?
My friend Nikki from Interior Designs by Nikki, and our friend Betty from Tulip Interiors.
So they should be here any minute now. We're gonna go ahead and flip the camera around and see their arrival, and I guess basically what they do when they come here to get their fabulous finds for their businesses. All right, we see them now.
This is gonna be so much fun.
Good morning, girls.
Good morning.
We're so excited.
For my cart.
Oh, she's already got her cart.
My management team is awesome. My cart is ready to go.
All right, so we're gonna follow you girls.
Okay.
It's your show.
Here we go.
All right, the girls are on a mission.
And I always stop at my shoes. You gotta stop at your shoes over here.
So this is what they do though. They stop and check out shoes.
You gotta check out the shoes. Let's see.
And that would be Nikki checking the shoes out.
Very cute. Awesome. Always shopping. Love that. TJ Maxx got it all, that's for sure.
These girls are looking all directions. They're already scoping out the things that they're looking for.
They're on a mission.
These are fine. In my head, I'm calculating, and I'm also going like this. Betty, who needs these? And I'll be sending her pictures. And we're always thinking of the next client. Oh, those are great. For real. These are great. These are great fine. These are metal. These are white top. They're not too contemporary, not too traditional, so they're a great blend for anybody. Can go in any room.
Wow, so that is basically a piece for all kind of types of decor, or?
Absolutely, absolutely. I put this in a bedroom on either side of a planked bedding with grays. I'd put it in a family room with a navy couch. I'd put it in with leather. Yeah, these are a great buy. 59 bucks, great buy.
Okay, Betty, so what do you do the first time you walk into TJ Maxx for your clients?
Really, for me, I'm looking for an accent piece because I'm trying to build a room. So say the client already has the sofa and the chair, but that's it. So I'm gonna either find a piece of art, a great rug, and I build from there. So over here we have tremendous supply of options of rugs, great price point, so you could usually always find a rug at TJ Maxx. And then they have great artwork. So it depends. The artwork might come first or the rug might come first, then we build from there.
Are you shopping for someone specific, Nikki? Or do you have a warehouse? Or how, like, what's your system?
I don't have a warehouse. I don't have any stock. I don't keep anything like that. What I like to do is the minute I come in, I know I have a client on Thursday I'm taking in for. I'll grab my flatbed as I come in. First thing I'll do is I'll report to the back. Just take a peek in and see if there's anything that is come in. Is the truck arrived? What's going on? What came? Is it a TJ Maxx truck or is it a HomeGoods truck? Then I know where I'm at and if there's furniture that's ready to come out or not. And then that's the first thing. And then I head over to the rugs.
All right, so let's follow her in. Woohoo! Access to the back.
This would be the first place I would stop. I'll grab my flatbed or I see all the things that are going on. Always busy. It's like Christmas Wonderland back here right now. Furniture, they've got tons of employees working. They are an amazing staff.
All right, as we're walking, Nikki is talking about this furniture. I mean, she's given us so much insight, so tell us. Like,
you guys, I gotta stop you. This is how I do it. When I see it, I'm like, whoa, Bassett Furniture, how much? $199. Then I go like this. Is it a sturdy piece of furniture? And then I start pulling the drawers and opening up everything. For this is not just distressed and a Joanna Gaines look. That is a trendy look that will develop, but it will go out. This is also contemporary. This also has bronze wrought iron, so it could go a lot of different places, from a kitchen to a foyer to a bedroom. But this is a great piece for $200. Storage is the name of the game for most of my clients. I don't like to just bring in something with no storage.
So you feel that the quality here, for what you're getting and the price, you can't go wrong.
Betty's got to share a story about the acrylic bench.
All
right,
tell us about
tell
the
us,
acrylic
Betty.
bench.
It was
This is a
divine.
place of finds, okay? So you really do have to do your homework and make sure if this is a piece that's going to be used every day by your children, you want to make sure it's sturdy, the drawers slide nice. So you can't buy absolutely everything, okay? You have to know what the function and the purpose is. But I found a beautiful acrylic bench with a crushed blush upholstery, and it was like $150. It was exceptional. I actually went to a local boutique. It was $400 more than I actually got it here. So when you have a trained eye, you can kind of know where the find is, and we just collect those and buy those just to have them and use them as accent pieces for our clients.
Wow. You know, and the thing is having that trained eye. I mean, I really wish I had that.
You know what? My tip to all my clients is trust your gut.
Okay.
If you stop and look at something and it kind of creates a reaction, then you know it's a find. It might not be a find for everybody, but it's a find.
Fine for you.
That's a great tip.
I'm
Great
a big
tip.
number person. I will tell my clients flat out, what did it cost? Should I keep this painting? I'm not sure if I like it. What did you pay for it? Well, $400, $500. I know that we could get that or a facsimile for lower. So let's go for the lower cost one. That is always my gut. Use what you have. Let's resurface things. Let's change things up, but let's watch our cost also. That's why TJ Maxx is a huge place for me.
I agree 100%.
What do you feel is the hottest trend right now?
You go first.
Well, I'm not a big trend person because I feel like your home should be it tell a story. It's the history of your life. But I do love to bring trends in on a low cost.
Right.
So that you can kind of feel current, but yet if the trend leaves, you didn't feel like you invested a whole lot of money. But right now, it's big on grays and blushes, the light neutrals, and then super bold colors. And we're going to show you some examples of that.
Oh, we can't wait. You guys can see Betty is actually just going around the store grabbing pieces to put like a vignette together.
So yeah, see bold colors right now. These bold blues and bold lime greens, okay? Bold fuchsias. That's a huge trend right now. But I have a feeling that's going to fade. So again, if you had a basic beige sofa or you just bought this accent settee and this great piece of art, I'm going to go grab some pillows. You kind of can incorporate this into what you already have. Maybe you've only spent $500, but it's a $500 well spent for right now.
Now she's trying to find pillows to, I think, go with that painting and this little settee.
Right, to accent it. Okay, what did you find?
Okay, so as we're building our little vignette with bold colors, I want to tell you something about pillows. Pillows are your friend. It's like the jewelry to your little black dress. Pillows add such personality into a room. I'm going to show you what happens to this picture based on the pillows we pick. So, if we put this red pillow,
Wow.
the red pops out. If we put the blush pillow, the blush pops out. If we put the gold pillow, the gold pops out. So just with one simple switching out of pillows, and HomeGoods has amazing. I am a custom window treatment specialist, and I want to let you know about fabrics. Just to make this pillow, from a custom standpoint, would begin at $50 and probably end at $75. Okay,
Wow.
That's just a basic custom square pillow. But at HomeGoods, you can get amazing pillows, beautiful filling, sometimes down, zippered. They are absolutely high quality, and they start at like $25. So buying a pillow and adding that to your room adds such personality. It's a huge designer tip.
I love that tip.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
what she shared. I cannot believe
Is that
how
amazing?
the pops of
That's
color.
like kind of
Look
rich,
at that.
rich and classic. This is kind of fun and funky for like a younger person. And then, yeah, isn't that amazing?
Wow. These are just fabulous tips. Let's go check out the pillows and we're gonna see what Nikki's up to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rows and rows of pillows.
Oh my
Amazing.
goodness. Every shade, texture.
Texture, color. It's
One of my favorite things as a decorator is color, texture, fabric, and just adding some wonderful things to the clients with very little cost.
so if somebody really wants to decorate on a budget, what are the few things that you would say are a must?
So pillows, pillows, pillows. You can get them for every season. You could have 4 sets of them: summer, winter, fall, and spring. I mean, it's like wonderfulness. It's like having a whole drawer of costume jewelry.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. This is what
this is what I do the minute I'm here. If you see me in the store, everybody comes up to me and says, "Excuse me, do you work here?" "No, but where do you want to find something?" And I'll tell you. But this is what I do. I set it all out and I start to build the job. So in my head, this side of this sofa table that could go in a little girl's room as a desk, with a chair that will mature with her, with things that are not expensive but are updated, with a little bit of a gray color on the wall. You can have the new trends, the new colors that are out, but these things will mature with her. This bottom part that you see right here,
yes,
is why this is here. And those are huge to me, that I bring it together somehow. So something's an anchor, something makes it work. But if you come on this flip side,
this is amazing. I'm in awe.
I could use this same chair, same desk or sofa table with a unique picture with creams, with a little dressier window treatment, which are amazing, and an area rug, and pull a whole different look together in the same home. So a lot of times I may come into a home that I'll say, "Oh wait, you have this. All I need to do is go get these things that update your room." Or let's take your piece, the sofa table, and put it in your daughter's room because she's needing a desk, and we'll get you something different downstairs. And I say that's stealing from Peter to pay Paul in your own home.
Wow.
Reusing things in different spaces.
Okay.
This is just fabulous.
I want to take it home.
Yeah.
I just want to take all this home right now.
I mean, it's unbelievable. It's so beautiful.
So this is where the flatbed comes in line.
Okay.
Because I would then say, you know, to the guys, I need some help, and we get everything on a flatbed. And with one client, we may have up to 2 to 3 flatbeds, or you'll see that we'll have, you know, 4 or 5 carts up front.
Wow.
But I
Unbelievable.
always start with my area rug. I come over here, and I know the colors that are in the client's house, and I literally start pulling. And as I'm pulling, I'm seeing if there's anything that catches my eye. And if it does, I'm only working with that one client that may have the green and the blues, and I'm gonna mix navy blue in this, I'm gonna mix gray in this, I'm gonna put, you know, different shades. And then I would lay it down and I'd build my job.
Wow.
So you always start normally with the area rug.
Always start with the area rug.
Start with the area rug. That is a
Always
huge
start with my area
tip.
rug. Because we already now, for most clients, we've already painted the room, so I know the colors, I know the furniture that's in there, or I know the new furniture that's being brought in. So this is my anchor. So I'm gonna pick my area rug first, whatever that would be for each client, and I lay it and I start to build, from pictures to pillows to accessories to lighting to furniture.
Okay, so let's back up a little bit, Nikki. I heard you talk about the paint color.
Yes.
So that's, you know,
That's
maybe somebody can't afford to remodel their whole house.
Yes.
What's your take on the paint color?
Paint color's huge for me. 99% of my clients that I'll walk into, they may just think, you know what, I heard you moved my girlfriend's room around, you rearranged, you bought a couple things, can you do that for me? And they may have gold on the wall, and they are now trapped in that gold, and they don't know why they're not happy with the room, but the color's not right. I will have to talk to them about color. Paint is very inexpensive, it's very easy to do, and it makes a huge impact. You can have an all-white room. It's going to take a lot more to make that room come together with items that are going to cost you a lot because it's just a white canvas. Now, there are some designs that call for white rooms, but most, a little bit of color is going to go a long way.
Wow. So that's the beginning phase.
Yes.
And then
I
you
love
head
that.
up to all the other, you know, the throw rugs and then all the accessories.
And I tell all my clients, when I give them their swatches, their paint swatches, cut half of it in half and stick it in your wallet so that you always have your paint swatches with you, so that if you are looking for that green-gray rug, you put your colors up here. If it matches and you like the design of it, bring it on home because it's going to work somewhere in the house.
That is a huge tip,
Huge
you guys.
tip. along with the pillows.
Yes. Okay, now I know, Betty, you make custom drapery. So now if I'm here at HomeGoods though, and I'm looking for something just to add a pop of color or just something to a room, what should I be looking for here at HomeGoods?
Okay, I will have to say, ready-mades are difficult to use because a lot of the seam lines, the hemming, it's very inconsistent. But I have found that HomeGoods does provide a great option for ready-mades. Not only do they have shears and linen and great high quality, they do provide some designer brands. And I have found that the customization, as far as the hemming, the stitching, the grommet application, is quality. So these are a great price point, a great option if you want to, again, just switch things out over different seasons, or you just want to throw a room together. And a lot of times you can actually get a very custom look. It's Drapery Hardware. You can use inexpensive drapes but have the right hardware. That is a huge tip. Okay, that makes a huge difference. Have them hung professionally, or have somebody who knows what they're doing hang them properly. Go as high up as you possibly can, above the window trim, almost to the ceiling. That creates height and makes your room feel much bigger.
Wow, those are great tips.
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right, the ladies are going to grab some greens here, some sprigs or wreaths here from HomeGoods, and they're going to build a beautiful Christmas display here. Actually, it's like a DIY with all these beautiful holiday pieces.
Girls, how I look at it is there are some things you may already have at home, such as a sleigh, such as a red tray, and literally just come and grab 3 crystal-like type things. Do not have to be perfectly matched. Don't be afraid of having something with some depth. But I would buy this for $40 and I would take this apart. For me to be able to buy and cut these sprigs off and pull them out, okay, sorry, and put them in here. It's going to cost me more to pull the sprigs from Packetans or Michael's or specialty stores, because you're going to get a very low amount of them. This is a huge amount, plus the pine cones. And then you still have a wreath that you're able to add to and make for whatever you'd want to do. Maybe Christmas ornaments on the wreath, maybe just a simple grapevine and berries on the wreath. So you can add to it, but don't be afraid when you see these things to purchase them with the idea of taking them apart.
That's a great money-saving tip. And I like the fact that those candlesticks, you can use those all year.
Absolutely.
You're bringing the holiday into something that you already have and repurposing it.
Absolutely.
I love
the other thing that I want to talk to you about is don't be afraid that you put a glass here with the berries in it. Don't think everything has to be a candlestick. There can be a clear glass with berries in it. You can put ornaments on these. There's different things that you can actually display.
And inexpensively too.
Absolutely.
Share with us your tips.
Okay, my big tip is always to bring the outside in. So you don't have to spend any money. Just go outside, clip pines from your pine tree, clip branches off of your dead trees, bring those inside. I incorporate natural and real elements into my fake things all the time. So you could take this wreath and just stick in dogwood, you could stick in fresh pine, you could stick in branches, or just lay those things out on your table, put them in a jar, you have instant Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
I know, I'm gonna be in my yard today. What about you, Lauren?
Same here.
Sometimes I actually go to the Mill Creek Park.
Go to your local
And I
park.
take my little clippers because every tree you can imagine is there.
Oh.
You can get fresh pines hanging off a branch, or fresh little pine cones hanging off a branch. It's really
All right,
awesome.
here we
Girls,
go.
too excited. I saw this tree. $39. It is so cute. Anybody that's a Joanna Gaines fan, this is it. I mean, look at the tree trunk that it's attached to. Very rustic. But this is a great way to blend having children at home where you want it to be fun and festive and brighter red colors, but then wanting to start to graduate into an adult home where you begin to buy things that are not so childlike. So that's a great way to blend this. This could be on a sofa table, this could be on a TV stand, this can be a centerpiece, this can be anywhere you'd want to put it. The hearth, in a fireplace.
Perfect.
Oh yes! There's nothing more exciting for a decorator than to see a palette full of accessories such as lighting.
Oh my goodness, the lighting here is
to
beautiful.
me is huge. A lot of people complain about their rooms being too dark. I'm always 3 lights or more. When I say lights, I mean artificial lighting. That is lamps, that is floor lamps, that is sconces, that is anything that can lighting works great, track lighting works great in a lot of situations. But there is nothing like a good lamp to pull a room together.
And be honest with you, I'm one of those people dislike, I should say, overhead lighting. I love the ambiance of a lamp.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
I do too, but I hate to say it, the older you get, the more that lamp doesn't do it. So some of my clients that are a little bit up there in age, that is their very first complaint. So, you know, there's years ago torch lighting came out where we all put them in the corners of the room and they blew the room wide open. So there are times where if I can hide track lighting, put in can lighting, and those things are on a dimmer so that if they need them blow and open, they can, but we always keep them down. Most of the time for me, it's not always about design. It's about practicality. It is about what works for my client. I could make an absolutely gorgeous room, but it's roped off and you don't like it because you can't see. The furniture's not comfortable, but it's gorgeous.
Yes.
I don't function like that.
I just want to say quick, last week I bought 2 beautiful lamps here and put them in a client's home, and then I watched a woman that I follow, a high-end designer in California, and she put the exact same lamps in a multi-million-dollar home.
Yes.
So
You never know what you're going to find at HomeGoods.
And I do call lamps your jewelry. They are one of the very final things that go in the room because they're the jewelry, they're the jazz. Does it needs to be real fancy, and I will tell you another thing, not too often the same 2 lamps. I like the fact that if you're sitting across the room and you look this way, you get a different view. If you're sitting over here and you're looking this way, you get a different view. So there's different lamps in the room. They all can blend. They're the type, I usually use the same tops, meaning the shade color, but I can mix the bottoms.
So the base is different.
Yes, absolutely. There's too many beautiful things out there at HomeGoods not to be able to introduce another lamp.
Okay. So tell us, is interior design service affordable?
I know a lot of people, you know, you hear those words and you're like, oh, I probably just can't afford that. That's for like the rich and famous. So what are your thoughts, ladies? Obviously, this is what you do.
Yes, this is what we do, and we are trained professionals. So what we can accomplish in an hour, a lot of times we'll just have our first initial consultation. It's an hour. We get to know you, we get to talk about your project, and in that hour's time, we can actually complete a plan for you. We could leave that plan with you, or we could actually execute it for you. We are out in the field every day. We know what's in store, we know what stores to go to, what's on the floor, so we can pull furniture, pull accessories very, very quickly. We have contractors, we have a whole staff of individuals, so we kind of streamline the process and we can get a project done in a month, which could possibly take you a year. What do you think?
Yeah, I would completely agree with that. For me, I have an hourly wage. There is no markup on anything I purchase through TJ Maxx. You could read it right off the receipt. You pay me right back right off the receipt. Any returns are easy to do. I call myself a designer with a personal shopper twist. So I love the ability that I can personally shop for you, bring it in your home, hang it up. That's my favorite part. Is it affordable? Absolutely. I have people that I pick paint color for and the day is over, and I have people that we work for years together because we're just constantly doing something. And it saves time and energy. So yes, it's affordable.
And you probably, I'm sure you work within their budgets. Everyone has a different budget.
You have to.
Yes.
You have to. You always want to be respectful as far as what they can afford and what they don't want to afford. So yes, you stay within the budget. That's your goal. And you work together. Communication's a huge thing. You got to talk to your designer.
You guys, these were all such amazing tips, and Lauren and I have had
this has been
best time today.
Yes, and I've learned so much that now I want to go home and change it.
I want to change my whole house out.
Well, we're excited that you wanted to come and see a part of our world and what
Yes.
it's like to be an interior decor on a practical level. So
Yes.
thank you for this opportunity.
We just love that you reached out to us, and we can't thank you enough. And thank you so much to TJ Maxx and HomeGoods.
Yes.
And I think Lauren and I are going to go do some shopping.
Same here, yes.
Thank you.